Here in Zeev Hatorah, as the name says it, the shine and the rays of Torah. We try to teach the Talmidim that they have to shine with their Torah, that the Torah has to shine from them. Part of that shine is to perform and fulfill mitzvahs, not because of mitzvahs, because you have a relationship with Hashem. My Rebbe Zatzal, Rabbi Shlomo Freifeld, used to always tell us the word mitzvah is from the lashon of tzavsa, a connection. When we do a mitzvah, we connect to the Ribbono Shel Olam, and we try to pass this message on to the Bachrim. Mitzvahs and learning and the chesed that we do is all to make a greater bond with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And when you know it's a relationship that gives a person deep satisfaction, fulfillment, and it gives them a great simcha.
One of the ideas that the Rosh Yeshiva gives over is that every person has the potential to make big changes. And one of the Talmidim in the Yeshiva actually took that around him and he said, how can I improve the Yeshiva? And he started a Hasmada program.
The reason why I started the Hasmada program was because I felt I wanted to do something for my yeshiva and to see some of my friends grow and take it to the next level and get a real geschmack in their Gemara learnings.
He said if a bacher has the opportunity to be able to learn for an hour straight without getting up to make a cup of coffee, without getting up to answer a phone call, it gives a person an opportunity to see how much he can grow from that solid hour of learning.
The person feels accomplished and leads on to more learning and to more connection to Hashem and more avodas Hashem.
In this yeshiva, guys don't just, sit back on the sides and let things happen. Bachrim here take the initiative, they take charge. They see something that needs to be done, they go ahead and do it.
So one way I took responsibility at the yeshiva is by arranging the mishmar. I wanted to give back to the yeshiva and make it where guys could have something to do on Thursday nights. And I pick up all the stuff and I go and put the whole children together. It's also a great thing because it's 100% the bacher putting his own effort forward to go and learn. And now when I walk in, I see 15, 20 guys, just sitting there and learning with like a geschmack. It's a great thing to see. I never thought I could do something like that.
One of the boys walked into the dining room one day and decided that the tables in the yeshiva could be replaced. And he decided he was going to build the table himself with the wood, with the legs, the whole thing, shellac it over, make it look nice. Said he could be giving to the yeshiva also, that there'd be something in the yeshiva that it's a part of him, that the yeshiva is his family, the yeshiva is his home, and he's able to be part and give back to the yeshiva. One of the messages that the Rosh Yeshiva is constantly giving over is that we should be givers, that being a giver is being like Hashem.
So on Fridays, my friend had an idea that we should go to the hospitals and play for the people there. To go into one of those wards where people have no hope, they're sitting there in such depression, and you come in there with your guitar and you come in there all dressed up, and to see the smile on their faces when you walked in that room and they looked like the whole world was crashing down on them, and 30 seconds later they're smiling with you and singing with you and dancing with you, you turn the whole world upside down. And you see what a person can do just by giving up a little bit of themselves to say, Friday I'll go to the hospital, I'll go play, I'll go sing. You change the world. That I think is very much from this yeshiva and from what Rabbi Brazil teaches, that giving, no matter when, no matter what my mood, your faces are Rishus Harabim, you smile, the world smiles with you.
One of the things that I've been inspired to do because of the Rosh Yeshiva and what is ingrained in me about Ahavas Yisrael is I go to a Holocaust survivor called Joseph. Once a week or once every 2 weeks, I sit with him. It's not always easy. I play music with him, I sing with him, I ask him questions, ask him for advice. After spending so much time with this Holocaust survivor, I really see that he really feels like he has someone in his life. He calls me and I call him. We have a real deep relationship. Command upon him, he does the same for me. And this is something where I've been inspired from the Rosh Yeshiva to do, and to just do it with everything that I have.
First day of the Zman, the Mashgiach gets up and says, who here wants to have a chavrusa with the Rosh Yeshiva? And that's something you just don't find in other yeshivas. The Rosh Yeshiva has a personal connection with each guy, promotes it and encourages it. Everybody here knows they can go to the Rosh Yeshiva. He's like a loving father.
One of the awesome things about Zeev Hatorah and being here and one of the chevra is that I get chavrusa with the Rosh Yeshiva. I view that time as a personal hadracha and also bonding time.
To learn with somebody who has so much knowledge, so much depth, so much emes, he's such a beautiful Jew. And I get the Torah from his Rebbe, the Torah all the way from Rabbi Freifeld, from Rabbi Hutner, from the Alter of Slobodka, coming through Rabbi Brazil. is something that you can't get anywhere else.
And that really gives the message of Zeev Hatorah, which is whatever you're doing in life, have the inspiration and have the power to succeed and go forward.
There's a certain bond that happens between the Rosh Yeshiva or the Rebbe and the Talmud when he has his personal attention. And that brings out so much more strength in him, knowing that he has a personal relationship.
I think that through all these different things that you're doing constantly, day after day, Fridays, everyone's helping to clean up the whole base medrash and set up for Shabbos, and everyone's always asking people how they're doing and if they need help. When it comes time to go into the world and be the best you can be, you have all these skills.
Zeev Hatorah is not just giving over academic lessons where boys write things down on notebooks and put it away on their shelf. Rather, it's about bringing it into your life, about learning how to give and to practice the giving, which in essence changes the person and his personality to be a giver. And therefore that makes them better husbands, fathers, employees, employers, leaders in the community, changing things, taking on programs in their shul. It makes them become better, bigger people.
I was makabel from my Rebbe, Reb Shlomo Freifeld, Zecher Tzelev V'Rocha. In order for a person to grow, he has to find his unique place in Klal Yisrael. We have to create a place where we can nourish them with success, with desire, with a yearning to be matzliach. We want to create a place which will nourish these yearnings, these dreams of coming close to Hashem. We impress upon the Bachrim, you have such a wealth, a treasure that's inside of you, that Hashem is just waiting for you to bring out and fulfill. You have to believe in yourself that you could be matzliach, to become the big Jew, the big Yid that the Rebbe Shalom expects from you, to fulfill that potential, and yearn for great success. And we have accomplished the goal of Zeev Hatorah.